Set up. 70 Timberwolf. Set. 70 Lions. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Let's go. Ready, ready. Bronco 80. Let's go. Down. 19 charge. Ready. 60 Eagle. Ready. Ready. Hawk 70. Ready. Set. Cowboy 80. Set. 60 Bison. Ready. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Let's go. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. Let's go. Let's go. Panther 60. Let's go. Set up. Viking 18. Ready. Get up. Ready. Check go. Down. Ready. Set. Cowboy. Check go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Come on. Set. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Hut. Here we go. Shot. Go. Let's go. Hut. Shut up. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out. Ready? Ready? Ready, ready. Down. Bronco 8. Ready? Set. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Set. Go. Ready? Hut. Come on. Set. Let's go now. Check out. Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready. Let's go. Ready. Set up. Ready.
there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got first down here from the 36. Looking in the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps away from one. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll throw it here on first. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
70 Lions. Ready to roll.
There's a dive up the middle. He's inside the 10. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Hawk 70, Hawk. Ready.
Back to the well again. The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a second down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Let's go now.
From the gun on third down. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So now we'll get a look at the other offense as the Chargers take the field. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
And if you could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Cleats lead this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
Unlock Lions.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Ready.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Liking 18. Ready.
Throwing out to the left. Cut. And he'll get it up to the 44. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Let's go. Let's go. 19 Charger.
Pass play on first and 10. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from the 42.
First down, Los Angeles.
70 Timberwolves.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Alert! Alert!
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Let's go!
Here he goes, third and long. He's going to push one deep down there, throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Nate Wiggins has got it! And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They're going to try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And that brings up third down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Throwing on seconds. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Working on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. opportunity, and they will kick it away here. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14.
Okay, ready?
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Second and 6.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Come on, come on.
Back now, pressure coming. Going with a screen to Hinton. Blast through midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Here we go, set.
A gain of 12. First down.
Still sticking with the passing game. To the right, pulled in by McConkey.
First down.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
McConkey. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, looking for options. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over at what looks to be the 31.
2nd down pass. Intercepted. The Browns
Look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Ready? Left tackle, ladies, go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Let's go.
Here's Ingram. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cowboy.
To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Get some space around midfield. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw here. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And this is Jaden Daniels. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Commanders get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And here is the running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. Had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. One more to bring you now. Let's go to Vegas, shall we? The Raiders taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs.
Have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah,
that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
All in left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it.
Ingram with it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
Ready.
Now run with Ingram. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
This time it's a passing play. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
On the set. Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Thrown back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive.
Here we go. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They go play action on 1st down. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This, our last play of the quarter. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Third and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First down from the 42.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 7.
Blown back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Now it's Ingram. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run with Ingram. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Got it. Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Pass the 60. Ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down all the way to the 3. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Browns continue piling it on here in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. They'll try this extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns grow their lead yet again. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that 1st down. They haul him down to the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the 2nd on that throw. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying with Hampton. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and now they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns getting closer to their 13th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Tag. Go.
Here's the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere. As a result, it's going to be third down.
Tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Browns have it on the team, and they will kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him.
Ready.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Brought in by Gadsden. And this one doesn't go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Finds him over the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
All right, one more snap to play here.
60 by 6. Ready.
Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing